Hi, and welcome back to Community Hotline. My name is Monica Weitzel. We're here at MetroEast Community Media, and I'm delighted to have with me tonight the music director of Phame Academy. Phame Academy, that's spelled P-H-A-M-E,
Right.
And the H is for honored.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So I recently read about the Phame Academy and started looking you up on the website, and I fell in love with
It's easy to do.
What is it? I don't know, but tell me, how did you get involved with Phame?
Phame, my involvement with Phame was...
I'm sorry,
was,
I forgot to say, your name is Matthew Gailey.
Matthew Gailey,
I didn't introduce you. He's the music director, he has no name.
Right. Music director, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, my introduction to Phame was really an accident, a happy accident. I was doing a presentation for Business for Culture and the Arts, and was singing and doing some of the things in front of a group. And Stephen Beaudois, the executive director, was there and met me that way. And we started talking a little bit about Phame, and he invited me to come out and see the students perform. So I did that. And from that point on, that was pretty much a life-changing event.
What did you think? What did you think when you saw the performance?
It was amazing, just to see the students as artists in their own right, and to see what they were doing on stage, and see the energy, the excitement, the level of artistry that they possess.
So tell our viewers what's different about Phame.
Well, most organizations that deal with individuals with developmental or physical disabilities work with children.
What all the people at Phame.
Right, right. Yeah. And so what we do is one, we're not a therapy organization, we're a performance-based academy, and we work with adults. I think our youngest student is I think 17, goes all the way up to 60.
Wow.
And so that's a fairly unique niche that had a lot of need. And it got started in the 80s by Carol Stady and a group of parents, and has grown and grown since then.
How many do you call them students? Is that, or
students?
Yeah. How many students do you have there?
We're about right at 100 right now.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Are there any other organizations like this in the area?
We're fairly unique. There's a lot of organizations that serve different aspects of this particular student population, but we're fairly unique in that we offer a place for them to really, like our slogan is talent revealed. So we really focus on their performance ability, their artistic ability. We give them a community. It's like a second family.
I bet, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
So what kind of performances are we talking about? There's singing and what else?
All sorts of arts. So it's a fine and performing arts. So we have choir, we have smaller vocal groups, we have instrumental groups. We also have a large art department that does technical theater, sculpting, painting. So it's really the gamut of the arts, dance. So we try to offer the full spectrum of the arts to the students.
And what kind of disabilities are we talking about? What are the types of disabilities that you see in the students?
Name it. I mean, it's a wide range. It's a very, very wide range. I mean, some autistic, some with Downs, some with other disabilities. But we really, our main focus is to really not really so much define them by what they come in with, but just work on revealing their talent, work on what energizes them and what really excites them about performance. And they love to show what they can do, to get up on stage and perform, and it's amazing. Yeah.
I watched some of the video. There was some video. I believe Trent Finlay did some video interviews with some of the performers, and they were great. I mean, they were rock star interviews.
Absolutely, yes. And they are a bunch of rock stars.
I believe that. I'm very excited to see the performance. I really intend to go to.
Great.
You have a big tour coming up.
We do.
Yeah, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But before we do, tell me a little bit about some of the students. In fact, we have some pictures here, and maybe we could take a look at some of them. But I'd like to find out, if you can tell me just a little bit about some of the students themselves, give us a better idea. So, if we can take a look at those, we'll see if we can get those up on the screen.
All right.
I mean, who's this?
All right, so this is one of my favorite pictures. This is Aaron, and I believe that's when Phame did The Secret Garden, and his role in The Secret Garden. But if there was one picture to just basically show somebody in a picture what Phame is all about,
it's this.
This is it. I mean, you've
Look
got
at
the joy. Yes, exactly.
It's just
the joy,
exudes
the artistic nature of Phame, the community of Phame. This is Aaron just having a blast on stage and sharing himself to the audience and what he can do. So that's a great picture.
Okay, let's see the next one here. I think we have a group shot there.
Okay, so this is part of the Grease production that Phame did.
I wondered about that. Yeah,
our
I would have
cast
loved
of
to have seen
thousands.
that. That's great.
Yeah, and this is another one that just shows, and the picture quite can't capture it, but you get an idea, at least a sense of the energy, the excitement, the joy in all of the Phame performances. And this is what our tour is going to be all about, is giving the students multiple opportunities to do what you're looking at right now.
I love it.
Across multi-counties and just really get out there to more audiences.
Okay, we have one more picture.
Okay.
Let's take a look at that and see. Oh, I recognize him.
Oh yeah, okay. So that's part of our choir rehearsal, it looks like. And so that's, we've been really working hard on several pieces to present on our tour. Our upcoming tour. So we're going to feature some soloists. One of the students' all-time favorites right now is the song "Joy to the World" or "Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog."
Yes.
So they're really amped about performing that.
One of the interviews that I saw that was taped, the gentleman said yes, that was his favorite.
Oh
Jeremiah,
yeah, that's a popular one. Yeah. So we'll be doing that.
So tell me about the tour. It's called H is for Honored Tour, and so. Tell me about what can we expect?
Well, it's a multi-county tour. Some of the communities, I wrote down some cheat sheets so I can name some of the communities. So we're going to be in St. John's, East Portland. We're going to go all the way to Estacada, Clark College in Vancouver, Hillsborough, Beaverton, and the culminating performance is at the Aladdin. And so
you guys are big time now.
Yeah, it's a big regional tour. It was a mammoth undertaking and well worthwhile.
How many students are involved in the tour?
Oh wow.
Do you have any idea?
A rough guess, I would have to say probably at least 50.
Wow. Is there a theme to it as far as the performances? Is it just kind of eclectic mix of performances?
Well, that's a good question, and the answer is yes to both of those. Actually. So it is an eclectic mix. In that we're showcasing across the board all of what Phame does, and all of what the students of Phame are capable of. So it is eclectic, but the theme is really getting the students' talent out there, to honor the students and honor what they can do. So the H is for Honored kind of fits with that. So we'll have big traveling art displays.
So you have that art too, not just a performance art.
Right.
Okay.
Just the gamut. We'll have some theater pieces. I think we're going to bring back a sketch comedy piece that I don't want to reveal too many secrets, but I think that's going to be really great. We're teaming up with Livewire and going to do a sketch comedy that was very successful and bringing that back to the stage. And so they're all very excited about that.
So what does this do for the students?
Wow. Yeah, it's so many things. It not only offers a place of community, which I think is crucial. You can't really talk about Phame without talking about the community that it brings to the students. It's a lot like a second family to a lot of them.
How much time do they spend there?
A ton.
Really?
Yeah, we have 3 terms, usually 9 to 10 week terms a year. And that's 4 days a week. There's classes, and then multiple performances throughout the terms at different venues. And they have a lot of time, both in class and for community time, just to hang out together. And we have the Snowball and the Rose Ball are the big dances each year. So
the dances, that's for them.
That's for them. Yeah, they go and then they just have a blast at the dances and get all dolled up and costumed up and go and have a blast.
Do a lot of because it's become a sense of community and family, do a lot of them get together outside of classes and they form friendships there? They continue outside
the friendships definitely go beyond the classroom, absolutely. And it's just a huge community, and even beyond the community, it goes into, again, artistry and really having a venue or an outlet to have them up on stage or wherever they're performing and showcase them as performers in their own right, because they're amazing performers, absolutely amazing.
Most of the people that come here, the students, do they already know that they have a talent and they want to showcase it, or do people, you think, recognize it in them and refer them there, or how do people get to you?
Both ways, both things happen. I mean, there are some students, just like anyone else, who some are extremely visibly gifted and maybe vocally or instrumentally.
They've been a great singer since they were 3 or whatever.
Right, exactly, just like anybody else.
Yeah.
And then there are some that come out of a desire to be involved. They just think Phame is cool, and they see some of their friends involved and they want to be a part of it too. Yeah. And then lo and behold, we find out later on,
Everybody's got some kind of
that
talent.
something comes out like, wow, they can do that. And they're like, yes, I can. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's that wow factor. You see that every day in the classroom. That
Incredible
wow, like, oh, I can do
confidence
this.
builder, I would think, and self-esteem builder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's very cool. So you haven't been there very long, right? This is a fairly new position
I'm a
for
veteran
you.
of about almost 3 months.
So this is all
Pretty
new for
new.
you.
Yeah.
So far a good move for you?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is amazing. Sometimes I get up and I can't believe that I'm going to work, and I'm going to work at Phame.
Isn't that great?
It's amazing.
I bet it's very rewarding.
Extremely,
Yeah.
unbelievably rewarding. Yeah.
And you say you do performances at other venues. What kind of things do you do throughout the year? And this is this your first tour? Is this a first tour?
Yes, this is the first time we've done anything like this.
Okay. So it's a big deal.
Yes.
But what about other performances? And will you continue to do other performances?
Oh,
at
absolutely.
venues?
Absolutely.
So what do you do?
We do a lot of community performances. We just did a big surprise flash mob for the Equity Foundation
You
at
did?
the Governor
I've
Hotel.
always wanted to see a flash mob.
Which, yeah, it was great. The students were really
love
into
that.
it. We've been to the Aladdin several times. The Aladdin's where we're doing our final show for the
Right.
tour. And we perform at the Grotto for
Really?
their Christmas and holiday.
There, I wish I would have known. I would have.
Yeah, that's a
that
great
one
time.
up.
And as far as they're concerned, I don't think they could be more excited if they're performing at Carnegie Hall.
Really?
I mean, the Grotto is an amazing time.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's
Yeah.
a fun performance. And a lot of different little theaters around town. We do a musical every year. So this year's going to be Willy Wonka. That's coming after the tour.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So yeah.
So
we'll
if
stay
there
busy.
are people out in the viewing audience who think that they might become a part of this, or they would be interested in becoming a part of this, what do they need to do?
Just contact us.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of opportunity, whether they're thinking about board opportunities or volunteer or even teaching staff. We're working towards expanding as we grow. The main thing they can do is go to our site. There's links on our site to contact us, and that's Phame Academy with a PH.
Right, a PH.
PhameAcademy.org.
What about somebody who might want to be a student there?
Same thing. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
PhameAcademy.org.
Do they have to audition?
And
Is
no,
there-
they
no?
do not have to audition.
Okay.
And there is a tuition, but we also have a tuition assistance if that's needed.
Okay.
So there's no, we don't want to have any obstacles to anyone being involved. That's one of the founding principles that was started back when Phame first came about in the mid '80s, was total inclusiveness.
I think it's fabulous.
So,
I think
yeah.
that's great. That's great. I'm very much looking forward to it. So the information is going to be on our screen if it hasn't been already. So, and it's Thursday, March 27th is the final show. Is that right? At the Aladdin?
Yeah, it's March 22nd.
March 22nd.
Yep, at the Aladdin.
But the whole tour is from the 14th to the 22nd, and everybody can
Right.
find the information out on the website.
You got it. Yeah, the 14th
Okay.
starts. We start at St. John's Community Center.
Great. And we're just about out of time. Anything
Okay.
else that we need to know, Matthew?
I would definitely like
Matthew Gailey,
to give
music director.
Well, I'd definitely like to give credit to, I definitely would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to Stephen Beaudois, executive director, Jessica Dart, artistic
Okay.
director, the Phame board, and then a few names of some organizations that without their support, we would not be doing this tour.
Okay.
And that's the Equity Foundation, the Regional Arts and Culture Council, Work for Art, Multnomah County Cultural Coalition, New Seasons Market, who's supplying all the food for the tour, which is amazing.
Yeah, they're great.
And Oregon Cultural Trust.
Wonderful,
Yep.
wonderful. A few that we've had on here. So that's great. Thank you so much, Matthew, for being on here. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be so much fun. It'll be fabulous with a PH.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So thanks for watching this segment of Community Hotline. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the Phame Academy. And don't go away. We'll be right back with information from Janus Youth.